Hi, it is Matt here. So what if dinosaurs never went extinct and evolved into smart city builders? Imagine stepping outside tomorrow and seeing feathered dinosaurs the size of cars commuting right beside you. I researched the real science because this question completely blew my mind. Let's dive in. 66 million years ago, a rock the size of Manhattan hurtled toward the Yucatan Peninsula. If it strikes, it triggers a nuclear winter that starves out 75% of life on Earth. But let's rewind the tape. A slight gravitational nudge from Jupiter and the Chicxulub asteroid slips past our atmosphere. The non-avian dinosaurs survive. Look at this photograph of a geological rock face. That prominent white sediment band in the middle is the KPG boundary, a layer of iridium-rich ash marking the global devastation of the asteroid impact. In our new timeline, this layer doesn't exist. The Earth simply keeps turning and the late Cretaceous ecosystems keep thriving. By this time, a specific group of feathered two-legged predators called troodontids were already exhibiting a rapid increase in brain volume relative to their body mass. They possessed grasping hands, had binocular vision, and complex social groups. In 1982, paleontologist Dale Russell looked at that exact evolutionary trajectory and asked a logical question: if the asteroid never hit, what would these big-brain theropods have turned into? He designed the Dinosauroid. He theorized that to support a massive brain, a dinosaur would need to adopt an upright, human-like posture. It retained a few reptilian traits, like three-fingered hands and large eyes. But the overall silhouette is undeniably ape-like. Modern paleontologists roundly reject this concept. Evolution doesn't have a specific end goal, and it certainly doesn't strive to make humans. Building an upright biped out of a horizontal theropod ignores tens of millions of years of anatomical momentum. The Dinosauroid assumes that high intelligence can only inhabit a body shaped exactly like ours. To figure out what a highly sapient dinosaur would actually look like, we have to strip away our own bias and let the animal's biology dictate the design. Let's rebuild it properly. A theropod's spine acts like a seesaw, balanced horizontally over the hips with a stiff tail acting as a crucial counterweight. This posture is incredibly energy efficient for running and hunting. Tipping the spine vertically and losing the tail would require massive, unnecessary re-engineering of the pelvis and spinal column. Mammals on the left evolved a folded cerebral cortex to increase surface area. Dinosaur brains on the right use a smooth nuclear architecture. They pack dense neuron clusters tightly together without folding. A baboon-sized theropod brain holds processing capacity matching primate cognition. You don't need a human head to do calculus or write poetry. A highly intelligent creature could easily sport a long snout, an iridescent feathered crest, and a brain case running on completely different biological hardware. Without primate thumbs, tool manipulation seems impossible, but many miniature raptor-like theropods already had highly flexible wrists and inward-facing digits perfectly adapted for grasping prey and rotating eggs in a nest. Precision engineering for this species relies on two long, highly dexterous claws, working in tandem with a hard beak as a stabilizing third point of contact. They also lack the mammalian vocal cords to speak as we do. Their language heavily integrates visual and sensory cues, inflating brightly colored throat sacs, flashing pattern feathers, and emitting closed-mouthed low-frequency booms you feel in your chest. In these societies, the primary resource is the nesting ground, because females are tied to these specific high-value sites for incubation and defense. They form stable, cooperative hubs, while males prioritize mobile display and solitary hunting. This biological split anchors the social order around a nucleus of related females, leading toward matriarchal tribal units. Their architecture, economy, and legal systems grow from the biological imperatives of flock dynamics, seasonal accretions, and visual display behaviors. The resulting civilization is entirely alien to a primate if they build a modern metropolis. The architecture accommodates their bodies. Buildings are low and sprawling, connected by long transit tubes designed to clear the horizontal length of millions of commuting citizens. You won't find chairs in their public squares. They rest by crouching or roosting. Doorways are wider, ceilings are lower, and the entire infrastructure caters to a tail-swinging population. Their agriculture and transportation rely on the domestication of other surviving dinosaurs. Massive sauropods and duck-billed hadrosaurs are bred to pull heavy loads, while smaller pack-hunting theropods serve as loyal companions. In a world where archosaurs have never relinquished their dominance, our ancestors remain exactly where they were in the late Cretaceous. Small furry scavengers hiding in the brush and scurrying through the shadows of the city. Intelligence isn't a mammalian patent. It is a byproduct of neuron density and social pressure that happen to find a home in our bodies. We imagine ourselves as the inevitable outcome of biology. But the record suggests our presence is just one possible outcome. And that's the world we might actually be living in if dinosaurs never went extinct. This scenario honestly changed how I see our own place in the universe. And it's exactly why I make these videos. What do you think? Cool intelligent dinosaurs have built civilizations? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this blew your mind, like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more. Thanks for watching. Stay curious.